Get into some dice rolling. Hello, everyone. Yahtzee beat the runtime. Here with Eddie Money. Hello, Mr. Money. That can't be his real name. I don't know. Still here and running the gamut of 1980s mainstream rock. That is our path. That is our charge that we have begun here. So we're going to be doing No Control today, not to be confused with the Bad Religion album. This is Eddie Money. This is far different, although maybe thematically similar. I have no idea. Let's see. Let's take a look at the breakdown of the album titles. Oh, this guy loves apostrophes too. He must have been hanging out with 38 Special, taking a note from them on their last album. What do we have here from a runtime? 22:30. 11 tracks though. So let's think about this for a second. I think this is beatable. Do we have anything? Nothing super long. Nothing over 4 minutes. Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. But we might have an opportunity here. So let's begin. Really going to be kind of hard for me to concentrate, just because I think we're going to be ordering some pizza here at the house in a little while, and this excites me because I could eat pizza often. Like my mom is the same way. Like she's a big fan. I'm really not picky when it comes to it. Like you can just throw whatever on there. I mean, I'll pick stuff off if I have to pick stuff off. Then I'll just do that. But generally, like I like almost any brand, almost any style. I mean, just give it to me, bro. I'm cool with it. But we're definitely we're trending in the direction of ordering pizza this evening. And so, I'm already starting to think about, okay, because the good thing is here in the household, it seems like when when it is decided, when the family committee decides that pizza is going to happen, it does fall on me to procure it, and order it, and make sure that it gets here. Whether I'm picking that up or having it delivered, whether we are even making it, which I don't really make pizza. I'll throw a pizza in the oven. That's no problem. 258 for Shaken, our first apostrophe ending song, so that's good. But I'm already starting to think, like, what do I want to get? Like, I'm not opposed to ordering from a chain. I'll be honest with you. I think there's some good pizza chains out there. There's some good local establishments that are nearby me as well. I always kind of say this. And I still stand by this. And I think it's changed a little bit because their menu has gotten much more diverse. You used to be able to go to Little Caesars and, there would be like basically 5 choices. You're either getting a hot and ready or you're getting crazy bread or you're getting like, 1 or 2 other things. Now they basically have a full-blown pizza menu. And they have for a couple years, I feel like. They have the pizza portal now, which is cool. So you don't actually have to interact with anybody. I think that's very nice. But it is wild to see that, at least up until recently, I don't know if it's still a thing or not. I'd have to check. They were still doing the $5 hot and ready. It might be like $6 now. It might be more than that. I don't even know if I know they were only doing it during certain times. But like when I was growing up, you would go to Kmart. There'd be a Little Caesars in there. And you get a hot and ready for $5, and that price remained consistent for a very long time, even well after the demise of Kmart and the proliferation of maybe some more standalone, freestanding Little Caesars. But in the absence of, I would say even at more than $5, with the let's be honest, with the death of the $5 footlong from Subway, I mean that dream is dead. I think that the Little Caesars Hot and Ready has emerged as the best value in fast food. I really do, and I'll say that every time. I don't think we're gonna get the bonus here. We've kind of, unless we get this Yahtzee, we've blown our chance to get a perfect rating. Ah, incredible. We almost had it. here I am talking about Little Caesars and all that stuff. Now, Little Caesars did do recently. I forget what they're even called. Are they Crazy Puffs? They're almost like pizza cupcakes. I know that when you say it like that, that does not sound appealing, but those are actually really good. Um, we're fans of Little. I'm not going to say that we'll order Little Caesars necessarily. I'm not committed to that yet. There's still a couple hours to make that call, but it's certainly a top contender. I think Pizza Hut used to be good. I'd say that they are not as appealing to me in my, you know, adulthood, maybe, which is sad because like I said, I was a big fan of theirs. I mean, I still get it from time to time, but it's just missing some of that classic Pizza Hutness. There's our first Yahtzee. Thank you, that we all know and love. And the great thing is you talk about pizza, or really food in general, and it's a good conversation starter. You can get a lot of people that have opinions on what their favorite style is, brand. It's pretty cool. It's a good icebreaker in that sense. But I'll let you know how it is, whatever we end up getting. Leaning towards Little Caesars, but there are so many things that could happen over the next couple hours before we order this that could sway that decision in either direction. Let's focus on the here and now, which is Hard Life. I think regardless of how this song actually goes, that's certainly a title we can all relate to in this day and age. Still kind of salty at how we did on Running Away. I feel like if I would have concentrated just a bit more, maybe we would still be looking at an opportunity at getting a perfect rating. But I'm certain we'll get a perfect rating at some point. Someone will probably lob me an easy suggestion. Yahtzee, baby. And if you have suggestions, again, I implore you, please feel free to send them in the comments or however you want to do it. We're going to be doing a block of viewer suggestions here very, very soon in the coming weeks. And also, we will continue to probably do those throughout the duration of this series, which, as I say, with any series here on the John Wyatt Edgar YouTube channel, is tentatively scheduled to run for all eternity. 250 for Hard Life. Now we go on to the title track. Feeling pretty good about our stance. Game 5 opens with a full house. Another full house. 1 is good. I did order a bunch of actual dice. I think I mentioned at some point that I was looking to do maybe some videos involving Yahtzee and physical dice. I do have Yahtzee, like the actual game. I have a couple different variants of it here. But, I think for what I'm planning, we need more dice. So I made sure to get some of those. There's a large straight. We don't want to throw that one away. Let's see, can we at least get... I think a lot of 3s, I feel like. Still short on the left side. We're going to need the 4s to do all of the work. We want to get this. And that's a big ask. I mean, probably wasn't going to happen there. That's okay, 193. How are we doing here on the... We're ahead of schedule on the album runtime, which I would hope we would be, because these are fairly short songs. And there's no real outliers that we have to concern ourselves with. It's just about playing consistently. The goal is pretty much very clear for us, what we need to do. We just need to execute. And those are always fun times. I'm kind of on autopilot here of some of these games, which allows me to really talk a lot about stuff that no one cares about. I think I'm going to give up on the Yahtzee on this one and just focus on getting a good score in the other categories. Fives. Gonna say if you gave me another 6, I was gonna be real mad at myself. 222. It's enough to advance. We are not getting very many actual Yahtzees, so we need to start picking up the pace there. As we are on now the second half. Keep my motor running. It's another apostrophe song. A lot of these bands were big on throwing an apostrophe in there instead of just spelling out the whole word. I mean, it's kind of like a contraction in a way. What would the name for that be? Like if you shorten a word like an active verb like running with a apostrophe and take out the last character, what is that called? I should look that up because I know obviously if you cut letters off of 2 words and put them together, it's what, a contraction. Like won't, can't, or the one that we always have a hard time wrapping our head around, ain't. Oh, we are blowing this one, boss. Not having a good showing here at all. Trying to get out of here with some modicum of success. Take the 3s. I guess we'll just go for a small straight here somehow. We don't get it. We'll go for a 4 of a kind. This is an awful score. 159. Let's not have any more of those. Yesterday we had what, an 85 rating. So I think that's the goal. Anything over 80, I'm usually pretty happy with that. It means we've done decently. It wasn't a perfect day, but it was an efficient day. It was a productive day, is usually what that tells me. If we can get the rating over 80. Because you can kind of do that even if the album is difficult. It's a Yahtzee. About time we got one of those. We were on a little bit of a drought there. I think I'm going to try to get these 3s taken care of just because we hadn't had a bonus in a while. So, guess maybe we go for a 5 here. See how we do on these bonus categories. 4 of a kind, full house, large straight. Going for a large straight like this because it's... Oh, man. Sorry. Spoke too soon. Oh, my. Hello. Wow. And a chance here at potentially a 4 of a kind. We got it. Wow. We hammed out on those last few, and that's 314. Pretty good score for only having 1 Yahtzee. That's pretty good. That's an efficient Yahtzee play. Another apostrophe song driving me crazy has come up. Yeah, I mean, if you tuned in hoping for some Eddie Money lore, I don't really have any. These are just numbers to me in a lot of cases. Unless I have an emotional connection or relevance with the artist or album, we're just playing Yahtzee. And we will certainly will have and have had albums that I'll be able to maybe give a little bit more color to. But this ain't one of them, fam. This ain't it. 2s, 4s, and 5s. I'm actually kind of surprised at the amount of like solo artists that were big in rock in the 80s too. Like, or that were at least credited as solo artists. I feel like the 90s got way more band centric, but maybe I'm misremembering that. I don't have empirical data to back that claim up. I'm just stating it as if it were fact. It may not be. use your best judgment. Let's try to get this last one, Yahtzee here. Oh, we almost had it. 251 is pretty good. I think we're going to beat the album runtime. We've gotten 6 of the songs, which ain't too bad, I must say. That's bad. Of course, it's real bad if it's giving you ones right after, but we turned it into a Yahtzee. We converted. And that puts us one away from where we need to be in the Yahtzee Frenzy category. We hope to see that pop off. Oh, wow. That would have been cool. Okay, we're doing good here. Go 4s, I think. You need 3 of a kind and 4 of a kind, so we'll go for 3 of a kind there. We need 3s and 5. Oh, there's 4 of a kind. Come on. Double Yahtzee. Fantastic. That completes that category for us. Now we just have to worry about 3s and 5s. And that's nice. A single 3 will get us the bonus now. But we'll always take some more. A double Yahtzee game, $3.95. And look at this. It's actually one of our highest scores of the series total. So good for us. And we've already beat the album runtime. We've already got our Yahtzee Frenzy, and we've already beat yesterday's rating. It could happen to you. You could also do this in your spare time. So wasn't there a movie called It Could Happen to You with like Nicolas Cage about like winning the lottery or something? I don't know who I'm asking. There's no one in here. By the time you watch this, I'll have already looked this up. Is it rage bait? Am I just baiting the comments now? Is that what's happening? I'm probably going to start getting into some live stuff in the next couple months. Bonus Yahtzee, baby. There's a couple ideas for YouTube content that would be much better presented in a live format. I make no guarantees that any of this will happen, but it is something that the John Wyatt Edgar think tank is trying to put together. To be determined. Stay tuned, as I say. Small straight and 5s. Well, there's our small straight. Let's see if we can get enough 5s. We just need 3 of them, and the game's going to do its bullshit where it gives us none. That's okay. A 91.82 rating. Very nice. We got 8 out of 11 songs. This is one of our best showings, actually. Thank you, Mr. Eddie Money, for your contribution to the world of music, and now for your contribution. I think he passed away in 2019, actually, in the world of dice rolling. This has been another great episode of Yahtzee Beat the Runtime. We will continue on tomorrow. Please continue to send your suggestions while taking a break from subscribing to the channel. You still do that, but like in between clicking the subscribe button and sharing with your friends, also leave some comments and some suggestions so that when we start doing the fan submissions, they are part of it. And we'll see you tomorrow.